where we sit during a conversation can have an impact on how we relate to each other during that conversation. So oftentimes when we gather, we sit across from each other, right? Whether it's at dinner, whether it's in a conference room, an office, we sit across from one another. And so what we are discussing during that meeting is between us. So what tends to happen is we get this feeling that the topic is also between us, right? And we end up in, a lot of times in opposition, right? Especially if there's a disagreement. So we go back and forth, maybe arguing about it, and it starts to bring up maybe some feelings of we're not together, we're at odds. So another option is to sit shoulder to shoulder, right? We sit on the same side of the table and we take our topic and we put it out in front of us. In that example, we are together. So the problem is not between us. The topic is no longer between us. The topic is something we face together. The topic is something we are partnering on. Even if we have opposing views, it kind of keeps it out of the relationship between us and focus more on how do we want to handle the problem, the topic, the subject. So if you've got a discussion that you're about to have, consider where you sit during that discussion as a way to maybe reduce some of the fight, flight, or freeze, the arguing, the ping pong game, I'm going to hold a position. So think about how can we sit side by side, put the problem out in front of us, and see if that shifts how we relate to each other as we work through solving that problem or discussing that topic.